What's up, everyone? Tonight I am going to be making baked ziti. Something that I don't think I've made for you guys yet. So I'm going to turn around, show you the ingredients that I have to use, and we're going to get started on this. It's going to be so good. I can't wait to have it. Anyways, let's do this. Alright, everyone. I am going to only use, this is mild ground sausage, Italian sausage. I'm only going to use half of this. I'm going to use half of the hamburger. I may not use both of these. I'm going to use the marinara one. I got the other one just in case. I have some, what are they, penne noodles. I have lots of seasons here. Salt, pepper, Cavender's, onion powder, thyme, rosemary, Italian. I have some diced tomatoes. I'm going to see what the jar of spaghetti sauce looks like first. I have some cloves and ricotta cheese. We have some garlic bread. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. So get your pens and paper ready if you think this might be something you want to make. I have some mozzarella cheese and some Colby Jack cheese. You can use whatever kind of cheeses you like. I'm going to get started by frying up the burger and getting the sauces going. So let's do this. Alright, we're going to use this burner over here. I'm going to use just half of this. Then I'm going to put it in my sealing machine, and I'm going to seal half of this and half of this. And for another time to have the same thing. The Italian sausage is going to give it a good flavor. A really good flavor. And then we have ground, it's not ground sirloin, it's extra lean ground beef. But I can use, this way I can use this for twice on 2 meals. Because we don't need that much meat. It's not like I'm making that much. So hopefully it'll work out. Okay. I never emptied my never emptied my dishwasher yet. We're just gonna cut it in half. Throw half of it in. And then cut this in half and throw half of that in. I got the bottom with me. There we go. Alright, turn it on. Let's see. Medium. I'm going to take these and I'm actually going to, let's see. I'm not going to seal them yet, so I'm going to put them in a Ziploc, a freezer bag. Alright, I got 2 freezer bags. I'll label them. One is going to be the Italian sausage and one is going to be the burger. I could freeze them together, but then what if I decide later on to make something different out of them? I could have just cooked it all and then just froze it, but that's alright. Let's spread this out from side to side. You can get all the air out and then it won't freeze or burn or anything. And then there's no air in there. It's all sucked out. Okay. Bring you guys a little bit closer. I might need to use more, but I wasn't thinking I was going to have to use more. I could make a lot of sauce and I could save it. You know, I could put it in a jar and save it. Depending on how many people you guys are cooking for. I was just cooking a small batch tonight. I might make some more another time. Okay. That's on medium cooking. I have the I just want to get the meat going first and get the sauce going, because the sauce can sit for a while. And then I will start mixing everything else. I might want to go ahead and put some seasons in here though. Alright, so this is a little bit of rosemary. Probably about, I don't know, half a teaspoon. Maybe a little bit more. Half a teaspoon's good. We have some onion salt. Probably about a teaspoon of onion salt. Some thyme. Oh my God, this smells so good. This kind of goes in with the sauce, but we're just gonna put it in with the meat. I did about a half a teaspoon, but I want a little bit more. So put in how much ever you want. Of Italian seasoning, I like to have a half a teaspoon of that too. It's not coming out very good. Some Greek seasoning. This is Cavender's. You know me, I put a lot of Cavender's in everything. It'll mix well with the sauce. A little bit of salt. I use the pink Himalayan salt. A little bit of pepper. And then you're going to have to just taste once you get your sauce in there. Sometimes you can make, some people make homemade sauce. I'm just using the marinara tonight. That's pepper. I have some garlic too. I want to put garlic in there. And I probably will just put the garlic in with this. I'm gonna find my garlic musher. My junk drawer. Not really a junk drawer. Just looks like one. Oh, garlic musher, where are you? There it is. Okay, so I got 4 cloves of garlic. All right. So 4 cloves of garlic. You can put as much garlic as you want or as little as garlic as you want. It's totally up to you. When this starts cooking and mixing together, it already smells delicious. It smells so good, and I'm so hungry. I think all I ate today was a bagel. And then the sauce I got, you can use just tomato paste or tomato sauce. I don't know. I thought the marinara would be good. I don't think, I might not even need the crushed tomatoes. We'll just see. It says I should use, let's see, this is 24 ounces. I usually use about 1.5 of these, so I might use this whole thing and half of the other one, or just half and half of each, or 3/4 and 3/4 of each. I actually have some sauce in the fridge that's already open that I should use. So I have some that is already open. I'm going to use 2 of them in the marinara because I don't want to waste it. Looking good. It's smelling delicious. You could use just burger or you could use just sausage. It's totally up to you. I think it just gives it a great flavor to use. The sausage really gives it a great flavor. So I think just like mixing them together gives it an awesome flavor. Alright, so I'm probably just going to dump this sauce in there first. This is just like a regular can of spaghetti sauce. But I don't like for the sauces to go to waste. And I always put a date when I open them. Or when Haley opens them and I end up having to put it in a bowl. See, that'll give it plenty. And then I'll put the, actually I might not even need this whole jar. Smells good. Oh yeah, it's got the chunks, so I will not need the diced tomatoes. Because it's already got the, the tomatoes in it. Oh, it's going to be delicious. Look at that. So now I can just turn this down and let this cook. Let it cook for a little while, a good while. Alright guys, so for at least 30 minutes I'm going to let this cook. So when I start cooking the noodles and I come back, I will bring you guys with me. All right, everyone, the sauce is done. It smells so good. Can you smell it? I'm gonna start the noodles. I already put a little bit of oil in here. I put actually vegetable oil. I didn't put canola oil. I put vegetable oil so the noodles don't stick. And I got my noodles, and I call them penny noodles, penne noodles, penna noodles, whatever the heck they're called. Ziti noodles is what I call them, because I baked ziti with them. So I was calling them the wrong thing, but that's okay. Might put a little bit of salt in with my noodles. I just got them going. Well, just got the water boiling. And then I'm going to put it in the oven. I have some cheeses, ricotta cheese. I have Colby Jack cheese, mozzarella cheese, cheddar cheese, whatever we decide to use. You can use any kind of cheese you want. I think I'm going to use the mozzarella and maybe some Colby Jack. I'm going to put that in the oven and let it bake a little bit. Once I get the noodles boiled up some. I'm gonna bake it in this big old pan I gotta go wash. Alright everyone, I'm fixing to pour the noodles in. I'm gonna do the whole box. 1 pound of noodles. I'm gonna cook them, but I'm not gonna cook them completely. I'm gonna cook them almost done, and then I'm putting them in the oven and I'm gonna bake it. So just a little while until they're, you know, mostly the way done. I'm going to do 8 minutes and we'll check them. Always put a little couple drops of oil in there just so your noodles don't stick. Alright everyone, it's been cooking for almost 8 minutes. I just want to taste one of them and see if it's ready. Got Lou, hot. I think they need to cook a couple more minutes. I know they're going to cook when they get in the oven. But I got to preheat the oven too. Preheat the oven to like 350. I'm doing 375 because of my oven's messed up. 350 guys, 350. I think maybe 2 more minutes on the noodles. I mean, it might be good, but I don't want them to be overcooked, but I don't want them to be undercooked. I'm only going to put it in the oven for about 25 minutes, so they might be okay. Well, that 2 minutes went fast. So when you put your noodles on, they cook so fast that you can probably preheat your oven at the same time. But I still got to put it together, so. It's going to be so delicious, and I'm so starving. I am really hungry, guys. It'll probably taste better because I'm starving. Yeah, I think that's good enough. Because it's going to cook some more. What's that? Start. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Okay. Now I got to turn the bake back on because I don't know what happened there. I gotta go strain these. Alright guys, there it is. I ran some cold water over it to stop the cooking a little bit because it's going to cook more when it goes in the glass pan. I have some ricotta cheese and some whole milk mozzarella, and I have some Colby Jack. Now what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to measure, but I figured about a cup. Oh, is this any good? I hope it's good. Looks funny. This is the ricotta cheese. So I'm going to take some of this and mix it in here. Not a lot. Just figure it out for yourself. You know, take a couple spoons, maybe 2 or 3 spoons. That might have been 4 tablespoons. And I'm just going to mix it around because I want this to get inside the noodles. Now, if I hadn't cooked, I probably should have took the noodles out when I first, instead of putting them back in for 2 minutes. Because they were good. I would not have had to cool them off. But, okay, so, look how good that looks. That is, now if you don't like ricotta cheese, you could use cream cheese. You really could. Alright, so these burners are off. Oh, that's still hot though. Let me get this open. We take about a spoonful of this, maybe a couple spoons. I'm going to dump some of this in here too. Maybe 1.5 big scoops. And I'm going to mix it all up. Maybe a little bit more, so do the other half. I mean, you could just mix it like this and eat it if you didn't want to bake it. Alright, that looks good. I'm going to put some mozzarella cheese inside the noodles. It's kind of like an easier oh shoot, I almost dropped it. An easier lasagna. Really, I know the noodles are cold, but once I get this in the casserole dish, it's going to it'll all cook. It's like your cheese in between. I'm doing some Colby Jack too. And like I said, if you don't like certain cheeses, you can just do whatever cheeses you do like. All right. There it is. Okay, so now in here, the glass dish, let me move this out of the way so you guys can see. In the glass dish, I'm going to just like put some of the, oh, see, this is still cooking. This pan, that burner is still cooking. I'm going to put some of this on the bottom of the pan. Put a little bit on the bottom, all over the place. You can use how much ever sauce you want or how little you want. I'm going to put some ricotta cheese in here, just like this. Doesn't have to be fancy, just however you want to put it. You can spread it to get around or whatever you want. And I'm not really using a whole lot. Then we're going to put some of the noodles in there. Whole bunch of noodles, just spread them out in there. Might put them all in there. I usually put some and then do some more ricotta cheese and some more cheese. So probably half. Half and half. Looks so good. I can't wait to eat it. Okay. So now I'm going to throw a little bit of ricotta cheese on top. And you can see I'm just throwing it on there. It's no particular order. It's already mixed in the noodles. This big ricotta cheese will make, it'll probably make this, plus it'll make like cavatelli or something else that I might decide to make. Okay. Some sauce. I don't really have to put the sauce in between because I'm going to pour the sauce all over it anyways. All right, just a little bit of cheeses. I'm going to put the rest of the noodles on here. It looks so good. I know I keep saying that. I can't wait to eat it. Spread them around. It's lasagna without having to place the noodles and cut them to fit and all that good stuff. But it's not really. It's going to be baked ziti. And it's got Italian sausage in it, which is going to make it taste really good. Okay. So maybe a couple more drops of ricotta cheese. And if you don't want to, put the ricotta cheese in between, you don't have to. It's totally up to you. Dump all the sauce over top of it. So we used all the sauce. Now just spread it around. That's all you gotta do is spread it around. Throw your cheeses on the top, and it's ready to throw in the oven. You can load it up with cheese on the top. We'll just use it all. Probably use some more of this too. Probably just use all that too. You don't have to use that much cheese, but I like cheese. And I got some garlic bread to make with it. I'm going to throw it in the oven for 25 minutes, guys. 25 minutes. Lots of dishes to wash. Oh, that's a heavy glass dish. See, I didn't even really use half of it. I mean, it could be half because the top half is thicker than the bottom half, but barely used half of it. And I got, let's see what size I got. I got a 2-pound package. So I barely used a pound. You don't have to cover it. Throw it in the oven for 25 minutes. Keep an eye on it. I'm going to check it after 20 minutes. See you back in 20 minutes. All right, everyone, let's take a look at it. Oh my gosh, look how good that looks. It's been about 20 minutes. I might leave it in for 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes, guys. I left it at 270 or 370. Or maybe I will, yeah, I'm gonna leave it in 5 more minutes. Alright guys, I forgot about the bread. So, I bought this big garlic bread here. I want to get this in too. So, let's see what it says. It says, remove from package and place open-faced on baking sheet. I usually buy them other kind of garlic bread. This kind here is really cheap. I usually buy the other kind. This is like a big old hoagie. Look at it. Open face. I might have to cut it in half. Cut it once it's done. Oh my god, that garlic tastes so good. I probably need to take the other food out. Oh look, I left that burner on. Good job, Marie. You guys like my fall? I might have showed them to you. Haley got them for my birthday. Yeah, I definitely will have to take this out. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. Oh. And I'm just gonna put this in on the temperature it's on. Oh, the bottom thing's coming on. It said 400. I better take it out. I better preheat it first. Otherwise the bottom's gonna get burnt. It said 400. So I need to do like 410. The ziti looks like it's done. Just seems like as soon as the garlic bread's done. I mean, you can eat it without garlic bread, but if you like.
I gotta go to bed. I need to eat.
Okay, well, eat it without garlic bread. Garlic bread's gonna take like 10 minutes. All right, guys. So Haley's gonna try it first. Get yourself a plate.
I kind of want the garlic bread.
All right. Well, then you have to wait because it's not done. I'm preheating the oven. Hopefully this don't overcook.
I'm so tired.
It looks delicious.
So,
Baked ziti, guys. Baked ziti.
Let me tell you something. I thought it was kind of fun. So you made baked penne because baked ziti is ziti pasta.
I thought I was buying ziti pasta, but I couldn't find it, so I used this kind.
So baked penne.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's baked ziti. I put
But baked ziti.
I put special stuff in it, so we'll see how you like it.
Special stuff?
Yes.
You put cream cheese and stuff.
No, I never put cream cheese.
What did you put in it?
I'm not telling you.
I saw the tomatoes. I know you put tomatoes.
I didn't put the tomatoes. I changed my mind because there was enough in the sauce. But anyways, guys, as soon as the garlic bread's done. All right, everyone. Oh, the bread doesn't look like it's getting done yet. It looks like it needs a little bit more. I think I only did 7 minutes. Haley took a chunk. She didn't really like it. She doesn't like the crushed, the chunky stuff in the sauce. So she went to bed. Anyways, I took a bite. It's delicious, but we're gonna still see you at the dinner table. But the garlic bread's gotta stay in a few more minutes. Maybe 3 more minutes. All right, everyone, I left it in 2 more minutes. It looks good. It's a little crispy on the edges, so it looks delicious. I will see you at the dinner table. All right, everyone. Haley came back and took her plate. She came back for garlic bread, and then she took her plate. She says, well, I'm gonna dip it in my plate, or dip it in my garlic bread. So I ended up getting another piece. But she didn't eat it all. She doesn't like the chunkiness. So I said, well, you always buy that kind, but she strains, she likes the flavor of the sauce, but she strains all the good stuff out. So next time, I guess I'll have to make her her own little pot. Oh, wow, it's so good. So we're going to be eating baked ziti for 3 days at least. Today is, let's see, Wednesday, so I'll be eating it Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I don't mind the chunks that was in the sauce. She really would have hated it if I had to put the other can of chunky stuff in. Oh my gosh. You guys have to try it with the Italian sausage. There's plenty of meat in it, so I wouldn't have used any more of the meat. I would only use half and half, and now I can, you know, save the other the other two halves for next time I make this, or or I do plan on making cavatini. It's different type of noodles. It's kind of almost the same thing, but it's a little different. I plan on making that eventually. I got lots of video ideas for cooking for you guys. So I've been having a lot of dizzy spells again. So I've been staying home a lot. Luckily, I have a ton of videos. I already have a ton scheduled, and Thomas and I went out and we made like 16 of them. And I think Thomas is coming this weekend. Coming up. Oops. And we are going to go film again. So luckily I have videos. And, you know, and if we don't go too far, I don't have to drive. Because the dizzy spells have been horrible again. I think it's delicious. So far, I can't think of anything I would do differently. Maybe add some Parmesan cheese. Maybe. But it's good. I think it's better than lasagna. It's definitely better than lasagna. And it's easier to make than lasagna. So this is my new lasagna. And Haley said it wasn't ziti. It was penne or whatever. That's the only kind of noodles the store had. I didn't see ziti noodles. I think they're longer. Same thing, but longer. But these work just fine. Guys, it is 42 outside. I had to go out and cover up a bunch of my plants, and I didn't even get them all covered up. 42. I forgot to tell Thomas that it was 42. Hey, it's 42 degrees in my backyard. I'm probably going to lose a bunch of my plants, guys. I might want to try this sometime and use cream cheese instead of ricotta cheese. I think it would be so good. I could use chicken instead of meat, but then I would really have to season that chicken. I could use chicken, you know, chicken pieces. Thomas says, wow, that's cold. It is cold. It is cold. Good thing I went out and covered up some of my plants. I didn't get them all. I talk to Thomas all the time, guys. We always talk about the plants and filming and whatever. Whatever. He's fixing to go on vacation and leave me. You guys would love this. Tyler's gonna love this. Guys, I have a scary story. I don't know if you want, I mean, it's not really a scary, it is a scary story. Last night, Tyler wasn't home. And, Louis wanted to go out. He kept barking. He wanted to go out through the garage. I didn't think nothing about it. So I took Louis out. And I don't know, I had this weird, really weird feeling about, I don't know, opening the side door to the side of the house. And, but I did. I pushed it open and I let Louis out and then I pulled it back closed. I didn't lock it. I thought, okay, well, I don't know. I should have locked it, but I didn't lock it. So I come back in, I lock the inside door. I go to the bathroom and I get done and I come back out and I look up at the video surveillance and the side door was wide open. I was so scared. So I could hear Louis barking. So I'm looking on the camera, and Louis is outside of the garage door, by the where I had my wagon, looking in the garage and barking like crazy. So all I can think is somebody's in my garage, and Louis barking at them. And then I see it must have been the curtains blowing on the door, and I thought, oh my God, somebody's really in there. I'm watching it on the video surveillance. So I go to get my gun. Guess what, guys? It's a freaking car in the garage. Oh my God, I about died. So then I went and I got Tyler's gun, and his gun is scary. But, you know, I had to do what I had to do. So I went and got that, and I had called Tyler while I'm standing there holding the gun and just watching the surveillance and watching Louis on the outside of the door barking in, looking at, like he's looking in at something barking. I called Tyler, I'm like, where are you? He's like, I'm not far. I'm like, you need to get home now, because I think somebody's in the garage. And so I'm standing there. He walks in the door, and I'm standing there with the dang thing in my hand. I'm just waiting for that door to bust open or something. Normally, if Louis comes in, he wants back in, he comes right up to the garage, inside garage door, right by my office, and he barks right there. He never barked there. He was on the outside. I could see him on the video surveillance barking inside. So I don't know what he was barking at, but when Tyler got home, Tyler's like, I'll go out there. He says, I'll take care of them. There was nobody out there. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was a ghost. I don't know what it was, but it scared the crap out of me, and I'm not normally scared. I will walk out that back door and walk my whole yard. You know, I will, of course, grab my weapon, but I'm not normally scared. I really thought Louis was barking at somebody. I tried to wake up Haley. She wouldn't wake up. I'm like, oh my God. You know, I'm glad that Tyler was close, but that scared me half to death. So now I don't even want to leave that side door open when I take Louis out. I kind of want to, I don't know. But I need to start. I usually bring my weapon in the house, but I had left it in the car from the last filming trip, and just totally forgot. But anyways, we have another one in the house, so I didn't really, I mean, it's just, you know, it's scary. Anyways, I'll get back to eating, but that was the scariest thing ever. It was late. I almost called the guy across the street and said, hey, come out. I think somebody's in my garage. But I didn't. Thank God that Tyler was close. I'm so hungry. I ate off some of Haley's up there, so now I'm kind of like a little bit getting full. I only had half a piece. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you make baked ziti, if you make it the same way I do, or if you changed up anything. Let me know how it is. Take pictures of it. Send them to me. I could post them, you know, maybe in one of my cooking videos. Somebody else's, maybe not this video, of course, but, you know, another video that so-and-so made such and such, whatever. I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.